In 1979, Diane became one of the few people in Hollywood to begin their career at the tender age of 14. Her first ever stage appearance was in a production of Medea, and it kickstarted an amazing few decades for her. Since then, Diana starred in over 60 notable films alongside several movie stars. But before we get into this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below saying I subscribed. We'll do our best to personally reply to your comment. Number 12. Nights in Rodin. This is one of Diane's best movies, which she starred in at the peak of her career. She was selected among several movie stars like Richard Gere to star in the romantic drama Nights in Rodin. The film was based on Nicholas Sparks' best-selling novel with the same title. Due to the nature and uniqueness of the novel, the director was specifically interested in casting actors who would undoubtedly bring the characters to life through their impeccable acting skills. Diane got the lead female role in the movie, where her character was that of Adrienne Willis, an unhappily married woman who decides to go on an adventure to explore and find herself by lodging in an inn on the North Carolina coast for what she thought was going to be a retreat. Coincidentally, she meets a doctor, Richard Gere, who's there on a retreat as well. Diane's role in the movie further gained a lot of positive reviews, and she was hotly in demand. According to statistics, the movie's been said to rank highly in the romantic movie genre even to date. Number 11. The Perfect Storm. In 2000, Diane was selected to perform in the biological disaster drama film The Perfect Storm. This movie was also based on a novel by Sebastian Junger. Diane played the role of Christina Cutler, Bobby Shatford's fiancée, who was constantly worried about his countless trips to the dangerous sea. Diane took a character that was supposedly cliché and made her believable. At the time, it was said that Diane's character stood out from the others as she gave the viewers an irresistible performance. Without a doubt, her role contributed greatly to the overall performance of the movie. Number 10. Rumblefish. Early on in Diane's acting career, she broke the record of the actress who worked with the highest number of renowned movie directors, including the famous Francis Ford Coppola in his 1983 film Rumblefish. Even though Diane's role in the movie was yet another girlfriend role, she played her role in a unique way. She always made her versatility evident in the way she gave her similar roles different approaches. Her role in this movie and other Francis Coppola films were said to be her breakout performances. Her and her co-stars in the movie, like Tom Cruise and Nicolas Cage, rose to prominence right after these performances. Now, for her continuous, outstanding performances in movies at the time, she got nominated for several awards, including the award for the Best Young Motion Picture Actress in a Feature Film for her role in Rumblefish. Number 9. Trumbo. Later on in Jane's career, her excellence led to her being selected to play the role of Cleo Fincher, an ambitious woman who had to endure the financial hardship of being married to a blacklisted Hollywood writer in the 2015 film Trumbo. Diane gave her role in the movie a more personalized approach, especially because she'd been exposed to the intricacies of Hollywood for years and had her own fair share of challenges along the way. Her role in Trumbo is considered one of her best, even to date, and it even led to her being nominated for her second Actors Guild Award. Number 8. The Cotton Club. Diane's role in The Cotton Club was officially her third collaboration with director Francis Coppola. The fact that she kept being selected for his movies showed that she brought a certain level of skill to his screens that no actress could replicate at the time. Diane's character in the movie was that of Vera Cicero, who was in a relationship with a notorious gang leader in another girlfriend role. Now, the movie had a little twist in the middle when she started falling for a musician whose character was played by Richard Gere. The fact that Diane and Richard had amazing chemistry on screens had people thinking they were romantically involved off-screen. However, they denied the rumors, which is further proof just how good and professional Diane really was. Number 7. Streets on Fire. Diane tried her hands in several musical films, including Walter Hill's Streets on Fire. Most people who watched Diane's performances in the movie confessed that they watched it at least 3 times. Her role in this movie was a bit different from her normal role, which gave her viewers a different, more refreshing experience from what they were used to, and they were clearly far from disappointed. Number 6. The Outsiders. Diane's performance in the drama film The Outsiders appealed to her younger audience at the time. She played the role of a peacemaker who skillfully settled conflicts between rival gangs. She played her role so well that she was nominated for the award of the Best Young Actress for her performance. Also, Diane's role in The Outsiders served as one of her foundational roles, which elevated her career and qualified her to become part of the Young Hollywood Club at the time. Number 5. A Walk on the Moon. Diane's performance in the then popular drama film A Walk on the Moon was one of the roles that challenged her to reach into the depth of her acting talent. She performed as Pearl, a young mother who fell into infidelity as a result of her husband's continuous absence. Now, this is considered to be one of Diane's highest-ranking performances of all time. Her performance led to her being nominated a few years later as the Best Female Lead by Independent Spirit Awards. Number 4. Secretariat. Diane got signed on to the biological sports drama film in 2010. This role came as a surprise to her because she was having issues with typecasting at the time. Playing the role of Penny Chinnery was a breath of fresh air for her, and it allowed her to explore her acting skills even further. Her character was that of an American sportswoman who bred and owned a racehorse. Diane had to undergo months of training for the movie. However, in the end, it all played off because the movie performed well. Number 3. A Little Romance. Despite the fact that Diane starred in A Little Romance earlier on in her career, the movie ranks higher than most of the movies that she performed later on in her career. She received praises from her co-stars and viewers who witnessed her. As a result of her remarkable performance in the role, she was awarded by being featured on the cover of Time magazine. Number 2. Under the Tuscan Sun. In 2003, Diane was selected for the role that ultimately transformed her career. She was cast for the romantic comedy film Under the Tuscan Sun, which was based on Frances May's memoir. At that time, the director knew that there was no better person to bring the character to life than Diane Lane. Once again, Diane took advantage of her lead role, which led to the creation of one of the best romantic films history's ever recorded. Diane's performance in the film led to her winning the Best Actress Golden Globe Award at the time. And number 1, Unfaithful. This 2002 erotic thriller film is recorded to be Diane Lane's best movie of all time. She received the most reviews in her career for her performance as the character Connie Summer in Unfaithful. Her character had a fatal addiction, which led to tragic consequences. Even though it seemed like her character was not any different from the roles she'd been given in the past, it was something about how she embodied the role. She ended up winning the award Actress of the Year by the Hollywood Film Awards in 2003. Diane is currently still active in Hollywood, and she continues to take on several roles in a variety of genres. So which of these Diane Lane movies caught your attention the most? Let us know in the comment section below, and check out the next video in this series.